And here we go, day 40. Sorry last time, guys, we left on day 40 without fighting the dragon, but we're here now, ready to go. And finally, we were here. The only thing sitting between me and flying around my Minecraft world was this dragon. So I had to focus up and stick to the game plan. For me, this dragon fight was going to be pretty simple. Take out the crystals, shoot the dragon with my bow. My first thought was to not stand under the dragon to hit it, but then I realized I had slow fall potions, so even if he hit me up, I'd be able to water bucket or pearl back to the main island. As it came down to the final moments, the realization kinda hit me. We were actually going to defeat the Ender Dragon. As it was left on half a heart, I stared at the beast, excited for the new opportunities that defeating this creature would bring. And boom, we defeated the Ender Dragon. Of course, we had to get the egg, but I did not bring a torch, so we used a sapling that I thankfully picked up. Next up, we needed to get an elytra, so we headed into the end portal gateway, off to find some wings. After only 5 minutes, I found it, the end ship. I started bridging out, obviously being very careful, putting my ender pearls right next to my building blocks, then purling to the ship. Broke straight into the ship and blocked it off in safety. I then found the elytra and thought it'd be cinematic if I went into F2, so yeah, it wasn't really that cinematic, but we have elytras now. Maybe it's just my horrible self-confidence, but I never thought once in this world we'd actually have an elytra. So as I flew from my first time down to my dirt bridge, it was kind of just a shock. So I hop back into my portal, get straight back into the end. Honestly, I thought I was going to die there as soon as I started floating backwards. But we lived, so hop straight into the portal, and the end credits scene played. Did I watch it? No. No, I did not. As soon as I saw the Minecraft, I skipped it. So, now we're back on day 40 with an elytra. Everyone needs a special place to put the dragon egg, but, I'm not that sentimental about it, so I just chucked it next to my bed. Next, with all the levels, I started to enchant some stuff. Pants, sword. Okay, I tried to enchant the elytra. I don't know why I thought it would work. I genuinely thought it would work. Got an Instamine shovel, which is super nice, and then realized that my land was full of holes. So, fix it up. Day 41, super boring. Mined crops, moved my melon farm, and filled in the land. Also lit it up at the night so I would stop most mobs from spawning. Day 42, got some important stuff done. Basically mined a ton of trees. I checked over on my KFC farm thing, and I decided I wanted to change it up from the fireplace, because that didn't work last time. So I broke these all down, but we're going to have to come back to that later, because we spent a lot of time on that. So, really, day 42, just got a ton of logs. This is going to be perfect for profits with our villagers. Overall, a super successful day. Then I sleep the night away with the armor stand staring at me as I sleep. Day 43, I needed some sheep and some cows. Sheep were easy, they were right up the hill. Now the cows were a whole lot of trouble. I flew around for the rest of day 43 and only found them at sunset, and they were on the opposite side of my land. So it took a while to transport them, but it was overall worth it. I actually had to give up at the end because there was too many mobs around, and we might have lost a cow or two in the process. Day 44, I put the cows in their own pen, and they have plenty of space. Had to punch 1 or 2 cows, but in the end we got it all sorted out. Can I be honest? I spent the rest of day 44 just flying around, thinking, observing. I had no idea what to do next in the world. We had an elytra, we had villagers, we had diamond tools. I needed to find some sort of inspiration. And then it hit me. So I began work immediately, gathering tons of gravel and sand. Put some gravel and some sand together with a little bit of dye and you get concrete. Powder, actually. You need the water to make it concrete officially, but you get what I'm saying. We made concrete. We got enough red and white concrete to start construction. Now you might be wondering what we need the red and white concrete for, and that's where day 46 comes in. Today we are going to be constructing our very own KFC in Minecraft. The inspiration came from this comment, so thank you so much for this. And now it is going to be immortalized in this world by building a KFC. Now, the only inspiration I have from this, and no, I'm not following a tutorial, I just looked up Minecraft KFC and started building. I looked at a couple different building designs and kind of mushed them together in my brain. And then we just started placing blocks. At the beginning of every great idea, there is some sort of challenge that they're met with. And mine was a bunch of KFC protesters. Maybe they were vegans or protesters, I don't know. But anyway, we took care of them and we continued construction. Day 47, we did need some materials from the nether, but it turned out that that was all pointless, so why am I showing this? And construction continued. Even after we hit a couple roadblocks, the building was still coming together, and things were looking fantastic. We actually built all the way through the night and on to day 48. We are skipping sleep because of this building. So we mined up some more blocks and just kept going. Things were really starting to come together. But we were missing one thing. The KFC sign. What kind of KFC owner would I be if I didn't add the KFC logo on top of the building? So after a couple minutes and a couple frantic search for, well, red dye, we built it. The perfect KFC logo. Placing it on top at the end of day 48, we got a beautiful flying shot. I mean, just look at this. I mean, it's absolutely, I'm speechless, honestly. I lost a couple clips, so day 49 and 50 are kind of merged together. I was just mining blocks, preparing this. I really wanted to finish this KFC by the end of the 50 days. And the biggest problem we were going to find remaining was getting the chickens in. So we eventually had to scrap all the chickens, and don't ask what happened to them. PETA, it's okay. They went off to local farmers, and they're all happy now. But we took the rest of their eggs and just chucked them in this hole. Fixed it up, and once these chickens grow up, they will lay so many eggs for us. Like, so many. So it was day 50. And this is our KFC we built. I still have to add a couple improvements like a cooking system and other stuff, that boring stuff. So please give me some ideas down in the comments. I do read them, and it really means a lot. So thank you, and I'll see you in the next 10 days. Peace.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.